Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. And today I'm just going to be teasing what I'm going to be doing for the month of October. So, last year I originally wanted to do like a bunch of these videos that relate to like Halloween or horror movies. Like I went to the Halloween-a-Palooza, and all the while I still did reviews on Halloween's 2 and 3, as well as I released my own short films involving Michael Myers, one of which was a recreation of like the opening kill scene, but shot in the third person instead of the first. For this month, I'm going bigger on this, where I've decided on doing a horror movie review for each day in October, which I'm calling it the 31 Days of Horror-Ween or whatever. It's a work in progress on that, but basically, for every day in October, I'm going to do a movie review, and specifically of a horror film. Now, I'm also going to have a couple reviews before the month of October that I called the pregame for films that I consider to be like almost horror adjacent, if that makes sense. There's only gonna be two of them though. And then even after the month of October, I'm gonna be doing a few movie reviews on films that I wanted to cover, but I just didn't have the time to do it because, well, you can only do so much with 31 days. But the main focus for this series is gonna be basically, I'm gonna be going over what I consider like the golden, silver, and the bronze age of horror movie filmmaking. Now, that's going to be the golden age for me is gonna be mostly the Universal horror movie monsters. In fact, I actually bought the hang on. I actually bought a steelbook of the Universal Classic Monsters basically just for this, but these films are still great anyway. But I originally bought the Universal Monsters just for this occasion. So the Golden Age, again, Universal Classic Monsters. The Silver Age is basically like the slasher films that we all know and love, like Freddy, Jason, Michael, Leatherface, those guys. And the Bronze Age are, to me, like the late 90s to early 2000s and like coming into the present right now. Like Saw, the Blair Witch Project, the remakes of the classic slashers. So expect those to be shown during the series. The only thing I am going to say is that I'm not going to be covering any horror movies that I have already done before. So right off the bat, I'm not going to be doing any of the Evil Dead films because I already reviewed that entire film series before the release of Evil Dead Rise. I'm not going to be reviewing like the original Halloween or the original Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm not going to be doing the Chucky series either because I've pretty much talked about I think over half of those films in the franchise. And then the ones that I haven't covered are ones that I don't really look back and talk about a lot. Although there are a few movies that sometime in the future I might go back and revisit, such as the original Nightmare on Elm Street, because back when I watched that film in the theater, I believe I only did a review that was like 2-3 minutes long, and like that's not enough to talk about for such a masterpiece of a slasher classic. But that's basically my plans for the month of October, at least for the review side, because I'm still planning on doing some other things. Like I'm still planning on going to the Halloween-a-Palooza this year. That's in Ottumwa, and I'm also planning on possibly dropping some new short films depending on how my schedule is. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. But that's basically my plan for the month. The movie reviews are definite. And anything else, that's basically gonna be spur of the moment. So aside from that, that's pretty much it for this video, and I'd love to see all there to watch all the reviews that I'm gonna be dropping in the next few days. Anyway, that's it for this video. Goodbye, everyone.